smiled every day, until the day her mother went missing. Her boss turned cold, and her world shattered. What if the happiest person you know is the one hiding the deepest pain? Every morning, Anya Sharma entered the office with the same signature smile, bright, warm, and impossible to ignore. People often joke that she should be in an ad for toothpaste. Always helpful, never cross, always fine. No one ever questioned it. Why would they? Anya was the sunshine of Graybridge Digital. But behind the smile lived a girl breaking. Anya's morning started long before her 9 a.m. shift. She woke at 5 o'clock to help her mother, who had recently been diagnosed with early-stage Alzheimer's. After bathing her mother, making breakfast, organizing medicines, and checking in with the neighbor who helped during work hours, Anya would run to Metro, hoping to beat the rush. She was only 26, a promising graphic designer, a daughter, a caregiver, a broken soul, and no one knew because Anya smiled. The office, Graybridge, was a world of deadlines and caffeine. Anya's boss, Mr. Taneja, praised her relentlessly. Reliable Anya, he called her. She'd get flowers on Employee Appreciation Day. Little applause breaks in meetings. But it was Kanal, the new hire, who noticed the tiny cracks first. You okay? He asked one afternoon when she dropped her stylus for the third time in 10 minutes. Yeah, just sleepy, she smiled. But Kanal wasn't convinced. Unlike the others, he didn't just see her smile. He studied it. A few weeks later, Kanal stayed back late. So did Anya. She thought she was alone until she saw him on the terrace, sipping vending machine coffee. He looked up. Late night. Deadlines, she shrugged. You always say that. There was silence. Sorry, he added. That came out wrong. She smiled again. Don't worry. I'm used to it. And for the first time, her smile didn't reach her eyes. 2 years ago, Anya had a brother, Aryan. Older by 3 years, Aryan had been her rock. But he'd battled depression for years, hiding it behind his own version of smiles, jokes, and party tricks. One rainy night, Aryan drove off a cliff. The police said it was an accident. Anya knew better. Since that day, her father had slowly disappeared into silence and alcohol, and her mother, already forgetful, began to unravel faster than anyone expected. Anya had no time to grieve. She became her own parent. Smiling was survival. Crying was a luxury she couldn't afford. It was the day of Graybridge's biggest pitch. Anya had stayed up all night, creating the deck and last-minute animations. Her eyes burned, her legs ached, and her hands trembled slightly. Halfway through the meeting, her phone buzzed. Mom missing. Left the house. From the neighbor, she froze. Is something wrong? Mr. Taneja asked as she stood. I need to go. Family emergency. Mr. Taneja frowned. We need you here, Anya. I'm sorry, she whispered and ran. She searched the nearby streets like a madwoman, screaming her mother's name, dialing the police. When she found her mother 3 hours later, barefoot and confused, sitting outside a temple murmuring, Aryan will come soon, something inside Anya cracked. That night, Anya didn't smile. The next day, she didn't go to work. She didn't go the day after either. Her boss sent a warning email. Her inbox overflowed. Kunal sent a message. I don't know what you're going through, but I can see it's not nothing. You don't have to smile for me. She ignored it. Instead, she looked in the mirror. Pale skin, unbrushed hair, empty eyes, and still a faint curl of her lips, an old habit. She slammed her fist against the glass. A fragment cut her palm, but she didn't feel it. Pain outside was easier than the one inside. A few days later, while cleaning an old drawer, Anya found something she hadn't seen since Aryan's death, his journal. She flipped through pages filled with angry scribbles, love poems, dreams of travel, frustration about work, and worst of all, letters addressed to her. To Anya, my favorite smile. Please don't forget to live for yourself too. I see your strength, but I wish you'd scream once a while. You don't always have to be okay. Not for me, not for anyone. She broke down, and for the first time in 2 years, Anya cried. Loudly, ugly, fully. It wasn't just grief. It was release. Anya returned to work after a week. No smile, no makeup, just honesty. People looked away awkwardly. No one asked where she'd been, except Kanal. Want coffee? No, she replied. Want silence? She nodded. They sat on the terrace again. Wind rustled her hair. Finally, she spoke. I take care of my mom. She has Alzheimer's. My dad drinks. My brother, he's gone. I smile because no one knows how to react if I don't. Kunal said nothing. He just listened. Then, thank you for telling me. That night, Anya opened her design software. She created a digital portrait, a woman with a cracked smile, inside a rainstorm, surrounded by invisible chains. It wasn't for work. It was for her. She posted it anonymously on a mental health art forum. It went viral. Months passed. Anya began therapy. She didn't smile as much, but when she did, it was real. She started a personal project called the Silent Struggle Series. Illustrations paired with stories of people hiding behind masks. Survivors of abuse, burnout, grief, and chronic illness. People shared. People healed. And in this chaos, Anya found purpose. She wasn't sunshine anymore. She was something stronger. Not bright, but brave. At a speaking event on mental health, she ended her talk with this. Smiles are beautiful, but they shouldn't be bandages. Behind every smile, there may be a story. The bravest thing you could do is tell it. We live in a world that worships happiness and punishes vulnerability. But real strength isn't in hiding pain behind a smile. It's in sharing the pain, surviving it, and allowing others to do the same. Every person you meet is fighting a silent struggle. Be kind. Listen more. Judge less.